Okay, this is a review about the Endura MT500 jacket. It's the waterproof jacket. Now, this jacket is the 2015/16 jacket, so it's the latest one that's out. I've got a size medium. I'm 5'8", and although the small would have fitted, it was a bit short in the arms when I was out there holding my handlebars, so I've opted for the medium, and it's probably a good bet because the arms are a little bit small. Either that, I've got long monkey arms, but I'm pretty sure I've got average length arms. Anyway, more about the jacket. This jacket is fully waterproof. I've tested it. I've had it for about a week now, which isn't long, but I've done about 150 miles on the bike and about 5 miles running, and I've used the jacket for the running as well, which is really what I wanted. I wanted a jacket that would do everything. I got advised quite a lot that one jacket doesn't do everything, but this is about as close as you're going to get. It's got a hydrostatic head of 18,000, which is relatively waterproof. I'd say it's very waterproof. I live in Keswick, so it's rains a lot here, so I specifically wanted something waterproof. Now, this jacket comes in the yellow and black that you can see here, and there's a black version that has yellow stripes here where the zips are, so yellow zips. It does look pretty cool, but I opted for the brighter colour because I want it to be seen, because it's coming up to winter now. So I like these cuffs here. That you've got your standard Velcro cuff, but not only that, you've got this sort of lycra insert that you can put in your hand. Now, you can use that semi as a glove, or just when you're putting your gloves on, and then you can fit your waterproof jacket over the glove, and it's actually quite comfy. I've just actually used it like that, just to keep my hand a little bit warm, but you don't have to have them on. You just have to tuck it in like that, but it feels quite nice, quite comfortable. You've also got some there's a reflective strip on this arm here, reflective logo there, and I believe there's a reflective strip on the back. I'll show you in a minute. So it's quite bright. I normally cycle with a rucksack, so I have most of my reflective stuff on my rucksack. Now, it's got some good technical features. What I'll do is I'll start from the top here. This front pocket is a waterproof pocket. It's actually meshed. Sorry, not meshed. It's actually waterproof all over. Now, there is a media port in there, which goes through here. You can see that, so you can stick your headphones through, listen to your MP3 player, smartphone, whatever. I do have a concern about this pocket here, whereas here it's got a flap that goes over the zip. It's also got a flap down here. Now, all well and good, but I'm not sure. I think this might, in heavy rain, start collecting water. Now, the side pockets, which are also sort of like a weather, they've got like a weather seal on them. They don't have it at the bottom there, but these pit zips here do have the same thing. I've yet to have it in really heavy rain. Now, so while I'm talking about pockets, these pockets here are quite large. You can fit an iPad mini in there, actually, I've had in there. They're also meshed as well, so you can use them as just front vents, or just pocket warmers. They're quite nice just to use. Now what I did find though, if you have got anything in these pockets, these zips go all the way to the bottom, and there's a potential that something can actually slip out. So if you're going to use these as vents, make sure there's nothing in the pockets, or just pull them halfway down. Like I say, the weather sealed zips, you probably can't see that, but they actually work quite well. They don't get too much if you're wearing a rucksack. Obviously you've got a chest strap on, and you can fight round them and get it round them and get them down. But whatever jacket you've got, if you've got a rucksack on, something's going to get in the way. Now Endura have done the best they can as well. If you look at these pit zips, they actually don't go straight down, they go back. I've got other jackets with pit zips that go straight down, and when you move your arms down you can feel the zip under your arm, but because of the angle of this, it's actually quite good. You can't, when you put it down like that, you can't feel the zip under your arm, under your pit, so it actually makes it quite comfy. The zips are weather sealed. There's no flap over them, but they are weather sealed. Now, another thing I found, which was not really a concern, but when I was running, I know it's not designed for running, my elbow actually came out, and obviously not a problem when you're cycling, but if you are running, and again I know it's not designed for that, your elbows can come out. It's not a major issue because you can actually zip it up from the other end. Let me just get this up. So it's got a zip on both sides, of course, so you can zip it up just to there and you've still got your full sleeve, which again I don't find a problem. Now this hood is a helmet hood, so it's designed to go over the helmet. So conveniently I have a helmet here. This is my winter helmet, so it's a little bit bigger so I can get a hat on underneath, so it is quite a big helmet compared to my head. But it stays on. You've got a nice big peak here, which works quite well, and the hood stays on. Now the hood does have a lot of adjustment, which I'll show you in a minute. You've got these pull ties here, which have got hooks on there. You can actually pull it out, but obviously you can get wind can blow them about and stuff, so you've got these dandy little hooks here that can keep them from flapping around and hitting your head in heavy wind or when you're travelling fast. So while we're talking about the hood, I'll just show you the back of the hood. This peak, there's no wire in this peak, it's just got some sort of stiff, well I wouldn't say stiff, yeah, like board like plastic. It's very durable and bendy. It's you know, it'll keep its shape. Now I think this is called the 3D system hood. So you've got pulls here which you pull down both sides of the hood like that. You've also got a flap here which will pull the hood back, so make the hood smaller. And you've also got this, try this, there you go, shove the helmet underneath, and then you've got this system here which pulls in the sides as well. So look, it's pretty hard to do with one hand. Let's try that on me and see how tight you can get this hood around my head. So it's big enough to go on a helmet. I take a size small helmet, so I've got quite a small head. Now, if you pull these down, there's little tabs you can pull down there. This system here sort of pulls the hood back, so instead of being over like that, you can pull that there, and then the one right at the back, you pull it together, okay, there. Okay, so now that's tight around my head, nice and tight on the top, it fits. And let's try this underneath. I know some people prefer a helmet over the hood. And that does work quite well, and that pig, as you can see, sticks out quite a decent. It doesn't get in the way of your eyes, but it's just enough to shade, and I'm sure it'll keep a lot out and it'll stop the rain from falling onto your face. So that's it. Right, so that's the hood. Now, this jacket, it's not a Gore-Tex one, but it's Endura's own Exo Shell 60 3-layer system, which allows it to be more breathable than Gore-Tex. It's 65,000 milligrams and micrograms. Let's see if it actually says on a label somewhere. No. Let's have a look. They're just washing instructions, which I'll get to in a minute. Right, okay. What you can do if you don't like the hood, there's the, oh, here we go, here we go. You can probably read that actually. There you go. So that is the hood system that rolls the hood away, and that's your hydrostatic head, and that's the breathability. So that's 64,000 grams squared in 24 hours. So that's, as far as I can see, it's very breathable. Now this hood system, you literally roll the hood down, grab this, and then there's what I thought was a hanger on the back here, and basically got a little push button there. Do that, nice logo there, MT500 logo. There you go, sorry for the blurring on the camera. And then that kind of rolls it away. It's not brilliant, but it's better than having a hood blowing in the wind. It just keeps that hood away, which is what I totally forgot about this system. I was cycling home today, and the hood was kind of getting in the way, and I was like, oh, I wish I could get rid of that hood, and you can. I just totally forgot about it. There's that much on this jacket. There's that much you can do with it. You know, I forgot what it could do. So it's one of the reasons why I bought the jacket, you know, because it was one I was looking at that had a removable hood, and I would just lose it. So this, yeah, this is a medium. Let's see if I've missed anything. There's that little reflective bit on the back. It feels like a slightly different material on the butt area. Also, this material is stretchy as well, so it'll be quite comfy to wear. On the back of the neck there, I've got you. Think of this. There. On the shoulders, I'm not sure if you can actually see that. There is some grippy material, and that's one, so it doesn't wear down the PTFE coating, and two, it keeps your bag, keeps your rucksack, keeps your rucksack in place, stops it slipping around on your shoulders. While we're talking about rucksacks, this is a mountain bike orientated jacket. Let's see what it's like with a rucksack on. I've got one here, a nice Osprey one. It's an Osprey Escapist. It's quite an old one, but it's a standard rucksack that your standard mountain biker would wear. Standard mountain biker. Right, so let's just do the chest strap up and the waist strap. Now, as you can see, these pockets you can just about get away with opening them and closing them without your rucksack getting in the way. This pocket here, again, you can just about get away without having to undo your rucksack. Now these pit zips, as you can see, they can also go down, and I take it this is another design as well. Not just only it stops your arm, you can open it up. They're always up like these things. You can open it up without having to take your rucksack off, which is one of the best designs, one of the best thought out designs I've ever seen, because usually they go vertically down and they get caught up in here and you can't get it up because you can't find it and everything. But basically it couldn't have been designed any better, because it perfectly fits at the waist strap. I've got my waist strap quite high, as I normally do when I'm mountain biking. I have it quite high up on my waist, and as you can see, if you can open it, it opens up fine. So that's the first time I've actually tested that with a rucksack on. And it seems to work really well, so quite pleased with that. These jackets retail at £160, which for how waterproof it is and how breathable it is a bargain. You've got no Gore-Tex logos you have to pay for, but you've got the technology in there. It's all made by Endura. It's all designed and tested in Scotland, which again is quite a wet area. About the breathability on these, I mean, it's 14 degrees out and I really shouldn't have the jacket on, you know. I could have done with just a t-shirt. I had the pit zips open, I had the front vents open, and it just let everything through, and you know, it's like a really breathable jacket. It is a ripstop polyester stroke nylon jacket. There's, I don't know whether this is a added layer, but that's the inside of it. It looks like it could have like a dual layer on the shoulders. Yeah, it's a bit thicker. So you've got from this area here down to there, you've got like an extra layer of proofing, waterproofing, and that's mainly your shoulders and your arms, and mainly where the rain hits, of course on your back. So all in all, oh, there's something I missed out here. It's also got adjustable waist bungees. I don't tend to use them, but it's nice to have them if the wind does get up and you've got a fairly loose top on, and you want to you know, just tighten it up, then it's there. This jacket is packed full of features. I'm just quickly going around it to make sure that I've got everything. You've got some nice cool Endura logos. I'd say the brand, I've got another jacket by these, and the proofing on them lasts for ages, but like with all waterproof jackets, you do have to proof it and keep it clean. And I think that's it, guys. I think that is all the features of this jacket. Got it mucky already, but it's a yellow jacket. You can't expect it to be immaculate. It is made in China, but designed in Scotland. Okay, we might have one potential issue here, where the hood strap, this here, is stuck on. So you've got the seam of the hood. So where the hood comes down, this handy little tool here is mounted underneath the waterproof stuff. Now obviously it's stitched, so it needs to, but they probably could have done with putting another layer. In fact, it looks alright because it's stitched. So what I was thinking is, if it was ever lifted, or you know, if this lifts up, you can actually see it coming away there, and I was just worried that you know, potentially some water could come through, because it's not on the layer. It's not sort of like the other ones where it's actually taped seams. There are a lot of seams in this jacket, but they are all taped, so that's an added bonus. Some of the more expensive jackets I've looked at, you know, they all pride themselves in being one piece. But this is quite a technical jacket, and again, for the price, you're getting a really good jacket. Right, I think that's not it. So even where these are stuck on, you've got an extra bit of tape over the back of them there, so that's quite good to see, just to keep the waterproofing in. Again, you've got where you can see these sealed ones. They don't look like, you can get the cheap sealed zips that look like they're sealed, but they've got a big gap. Now these, they've hardly got a gap at all. You can't really see it. So the zips are the YKK. Yep, YKK zippers, so that's a good thing. I assume it's a good thing. Everyone says that the YKKs are the best. And yeah, all in all, a well-rounded, well-designed jacket. So I'd say thumbs up to Endura for this one. It certainly gets my vote. Yeah, so like I say, I've done 150 miles in this jacket, and I normally travel about 150 miles every week. So if there's any problems with this jacket, look out on my channel and I'll certainly update you if there's any problems at all with this jacket. Okay guys, it's been great doing this review. It's gone on a little bit longer than I thought I would. I was expecting a 10-minute review, but I can obviously talk too much. This is the jacket, the MT500 by Endura, the MT5 Waterproof Jacket, not the hooded jacket. The hooded jacket is a different jacket from this one, slightly cheaper. But this is the 2015/16 Endura MT500.